Hello folks, and welcome back to the NBA. We are hoping to jump into another exciting game here with the Denver Nuggets and the Charlotte Hornets teaming up today. We have Kenneth Faried, who is yet to make a big impact on the court, but we hope to see some major progression with him next year. Next up we have Muggsy Bogues. Player has struggled with injuries this season but is still pulling himself to the best record. And facing them will be the Toronto Raptors and the Atlanta Hawks. We have Pete Maravich, who is sitting in the second position for the MVP this year, so he's doing quite good for himself as he gets swatted by DeMar DeRozan. And speaking of him, he is another player who struggled with injuries this season, but is inside the third position, very closely behind. So, looking at all the positions, we have Muggsy Bogues with 10 wins. We have Pete Maravich with 7, we have DeMar with 6, and the Nuggets with 3. So, Shaq, how do you feel about this season?
Well, I think it's been good. There's a lot of versatility so far. So, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say, to be honest. But yeah, this season has been great.
Alright, well, that's good. I guess we'll close it out and see how this game goes.
Let's run Crow right away.
Yeah, and I know this. I think this might be our play.
Oh yeah,
it is. How the hell is this your play? Get him next.
Love that. Buddy, love that. Crow. Oh, that's it. Here, let's go Q Rich.
Okay. Oh yeah. Get warmed up.
I got you. Oh!
Oh, hey, good take. Let's go.
Hey, back. I'm calling jump.
No, there's no jump. Are you?
Yeah. Oh,
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Oh, how? You split that. I was gonna split that. Switch. Q-Rich. Switch. Back.
Hey.
Oh, let's go. Q-Rich, that's such a good burn. Switch. You're fine. Good take. Oh, let's do that. Funny.
Okay, I feel like we should implement some sort of rule where we can't just do that because it's impossible to pass the ball.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh my God! Every
Dill is so good. Stealing.
Oh, it's short.
Okay, that's a foul.
Oh my God, Max!
But it's only me that does that.
I know. Impossible to get it out.
Hey.
Oh. Screen.
Just switch out. I'm just gonna be the paint.
Funny. Yep, dog.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Ah!
Grab that, Max.
Oh. Hey. No.
Oh, jeez.
Dang it.
Oh.
Oh
my God.
Evan.
Oh no. That was so mad. Oh Jesus.
Hey.
Got it. One shot.
Nowhere. I'm giving space. Good shot.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nice. I got you. Just one shot. No threes. Let's go.
We switched. Like we're fine. Like we got.
Hey. They're
They're doing the same thing.
Oh. Go 1v1.
Okay.
I'm fine. Just figure out. See what you can do. Take the shot you want. Good shot. Hey.
Yeah, switch.
Play. Oh. Oh, Jasper. Red.
Uh-oh, this is not good. Kenneth Faried has gone down with what looks to be a knee injury. I have no idea who's gonna replace him now. Do you, Shaq?
No, I have no idea, but what I'm wondering is why his teammates are kind of laughing at him. That's just not cool, man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
what's this?
Give me one more. I looked at it. It's not right. Who is this guy?
Guys, should we let this new guy play with us?
No.
I don't like how he is. Well,
I mean-
how he dunked on me, like, that's so disrespectful.
Well, how are we gonna go on though? We need someone.
Oh, I guess we can have Evan.
I don't have a teammate.
I'm gonna dunk on him.
I don't have a teammate. Let's
Okay,
do it.
We're gonna have to. Okay, yeah.
That isn't that good.
Is that legal?
I'm not even gonna do it. Hey, man. I like the way you play. Here, take it. ISO. Oh my. Oh god.
Buddy, who are you?
Buddy, you scored like 18, even more. Actually, no, you scored like 18 points. Yeah, literally.
Yow.
He don't exactly know English.
Ladies and gentlemen, the league MVP.
Muggsy Bogues!
Muggsy, I'm gonna get you to wear these. We just have a couple of questions.
Congratulations, Muggsy.
Thanks.
Alright, so first I just want to say congratulations on the season. What style of defense would you say what helped in your success?
Oh,
the
definitely
most?
tenacious defense. I try to get inside of my opponent's heads, try to get as many steals as possible, especially those reach back ones, Those guys are getting kind of pissed at those. I almost want to change the rules.
Yeah, I know Max likes to get inside of his opponents as well. I have one more question for you before I hand the mic off to somebody else. Who was your toughest competitor throughout the year?
Oh, that's a tough one. Damn, I'm gonna say offensively, the player who played the best defense, I'm gonna say, damn, that's tough. I'm gonna say DeMar DeRozan, to be honest. He's
I
swung back
agree.
a few of my shots.
I agree.
Definitely.
Amen!
Definitely guarding. I'm gonna say, all three of them were good at different things, good athletically, different, whatever.
I like it. I'm gonna hand the mic off to somebody else now. Here's Mr. Max. He has a few questions for you as well.
All right.
So, Muggsy Bogues, what were your thoughts on how Pistol Pete played? Like, he was the second place player in this year's league,
Are you
and
sure?
he actually almost beat you.
I think it may have been tied with DeRozan.
Sorry, let me say that. I agree with Muggsy Bogues here. I think DeMar DeRozan played very well. I don't think Pistol Pete, he might have been fourth.
I don't know, let's check. The results are in, and they were tied.
We're taught. So I think
Let me continue, sir.
Hey,
please.
Muggsy.
Anyways, to continue with your question, I definitely think Pistol Pete, he was so hard to guard in the post. That hook shot goes in every single time. And if you jump on that, he's just going to go up every single time. He can step out and shoot the three. And he's a great defender, too. I crossed him up a few times, but
Yeah, fair enough. One last question for you tonight, at least for now. What are your plans going into the next season? Like, what are some players like worldwide that you like to play against?
Great question.
You know, my 3-point shooting, I kind of looked up to Q Rich. That's the player I kind of looked up to. Another one is
Q Rich is an interesting one. I haven't seen much of him yet.
Dwight Howard. Even though he's like technically a big man, I still look up to him a lot. So yeah. Oh yeah, LeConnier.
Hey, Bugsy, this is Tyrone from ESPN News. Just had a quick question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it now.
Carry on with the damn question.
Sorry, Bugsy.
Bugsy, if you could just hold your trophy up.
Bugsy. Okay, just one last question. How do you think the D was of the other opponents?
Sorry?
How do you? Yeah. No, let me rephrase. He asked you what the quality of the
Cut
opponent's
this whole
D
scene.
is.
I never really got to experience it that well. If I'm being honest.
Really? Because I hear they go in hard. They go in hard and they just keep pounding.
I did wake up one night. My rear end was a little bit sore. But, yeah.
I think that'll conclude the interview.
Yeah, right.
Taking the stage now is Mr. Maravich.
Hey folks, good to be here.
Mr. Maravich, we're gonna get you to wear these. If you can just.
All right, thank you, sir.
So how does it feel being tied for the league's MVP in second place, so close between you and DeMar DeRozan? I'd say DeMar DeRozan was even a little bit better than you.
Welcome to the stage, Mr. Maravich.
Hey folks, it's great to be here.
Mr. Maravich, we're gonna get you wear these headphones. Please put these on and we'll continue with the interview.
Okay.
So, how does second place feel?
You know what? It's tough. I had a feeling this question would be brought up during my interview. I worked really hard. I mean, I tried to flop my way to the victory. Like, I was getting hacked a lot, and a lot of those hacks weren't called, as you guys can see in the film. Oh! So I'm just saying, I blame the refs a little bit. But I think all around, like, DeRozan is a pretty decent player, and I think I'm a good player too. I think I'm a little bit better. But I think that we competed well, and I think everybody besides Fareed had a really good season.
All right, well, that's a little bit of disrespecting Fareed, but what would you say was your best move going against these defenders? Like, what move did you think, like, got the defenders the best?
Well, I think my hook shot is killer, as you guys know. Like, I got so many of those over them, and it's just like impossible to stop when I do that. I think my 3-point shot was really good in the second tournament, but I think I could work a little bit more on my driving. I did have some okay drives, but I think I could work a little bit more on that, so I think the hook shot for sure.
And another thing, you, at least at the beginning of the season, you led the league in assists. How does your playmaking skills contribute to your game?
Well, I think I'm a little bit of an underrated passer. Like, people see me as a lockdown defender or a post scorer or even a little bit of a shooter, but I think that I'm a really underrated playmaker, and I watch a lot of film, and I work to improve my game. Like, as you guys can see, I improved so much in my second tournament from my first one. So yeah, I watch a lot of film, and that's why I was underrated with playmaking at the beginning of the year.
All right, Pistol, well, that's going to be it. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, peace out, folks.
Welcome to the stage, DeMar DeRozan. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
I love you, DeMar.
I love you too.
Oh.
I don't love him.
All right, so DeMar, to start off the night here, I'm just gonna ask you a little bit about what you think about Pistol Pete. There's a lot of beef going on the internet right now between you two after you clearly called him out during the last press conference with him.
I did call him out, and you know what? I meant it. And I feel like we can have a really good rivalry going. I feel like we can really increase the revenue coming into this league so we can get some better jerseys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all planned. Every play is calculated, you see.
Yeah, so do you respect him?
No.
Okay, so one last thing, DeRozan, just for tonight. We've been getting reports from Ram Ranch that you've been visiting them quite frequently. What are your thoughts on that?
I am aware of Ram Ranch and I fully support it. I enjoy big cowboys on their knees in the shower.
We know you struggled with a few injuries. How did you learn to overcome those injuries and play through them?
Well, I had a brace one game. It felt pretty good, so I just tried to push through it, you know. And I feel like it didn't slow me down too much. I still carried my team most of the time. I did finish in second place, slightly over Mr. Maravich. And I feel like that's what made me good. I'm better. I'm probably better than Muggsy Bogues. He's just not injured.
Hey, DeRozan, quick.
Well, actually, Muggsy Bogues
you're
is
done.
injured.
I'm getting a question from over here. I'm gonna ask you to.
Muggsy Bogues actually had a torn
We're gonna have
MCL.
to escort
Hey,
you out
can you
here.
take this guy out of here? I don't know
Yeah,
what he's
sorry.
doing.
Oh, I get back up there, DeRozan.
Hey, DeRozan.
Sir, go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
DeRozan, it's Lamar from Lifetime Fitness Crew, and we were wondering if you're planning to stay in Toronto next season.
Probably. I don't know. It's kind of a tough question, man. We'll see.
Contract expires in 2 years, but we're wondering if you're going to opt out.
So if my contract, I'm gonna teach you a little bit of math right now. If my contract ends in 2 years, why would I opt to leave next year? I love my team. We won, I think. I don't know. Probably not.
But sir-
We didn't win. We came in second. I came in second for MVP. Should have came in first. That's not gonna hinder my performance. You know, I'm gonna keep playing. And if you could look me in the eyes when I'm talking to you, maybe I wouldn't have so much disrespect for you and your family. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done here.
Yeah. All right, welcoming to the stage from the Denver Nuggets franchise, Kenneth Fareed. Here you go.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
So, Kenneth, I'm gonna start off here tonight. A lot of people are saying that you're one of the dirtiest players that we've ever seen, and a lot of people are calling you scum and that you're from trash, and that you're just like what you did to all the players was just dirty, and we saw all the dirty fouls that you did to Pistol Pete. So, why did you choose to commit these fouls? And was this part of your strategy?
See, I like to be on the aggressive side. If you're not winning, you're losing. You got to play intense. You got to get hands on. You got to play pressure defense. You have to foul.
I think you're just being kind of a dick.
You got, if he has a wide open layup, you gotta foul him because he ain't getting a wide open layup.
Amen.
You know what?
Please continue.
Okay. So my next question is, you recorded the most fouls at any sport during this tournament.
Ever. Let me specify. This isn't just this season, right? Ever.
You've lost pretty much all of your fans.
You have 0 fans. Nobody likes you.
Besides your grandma.
Your
who
family
does this
deserts
for
you.
So what are your thoughts on this?
What's your goal? Kevin goes to my grandma. Because she passed. But.
Oh shit.
Why are you asking about my grandma?
All right, what did you think of Pistol Pete's flopping? He was one of the reporters was commenting about your fouling, but I don't think they realized that he was really like exaggerating your fouls.
Well, Pistol Pete is a flopper, and that's the way he's always been. He needs to hit the weight room, he needs to stop overreacting, he needs to stop being a drama queen, and he needs to get some gains, he needs to be aggressive.
He's a toothpick.
His arms are like toothpicks, and that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, we have time for one more question.
He better be good.
DeMar or Maravich?
I'm gonna have to go with Muggsy.
What? What?